Hello everyone, and welcome to Adventures in Gold Rush, our second episode on the Elvo in Italy 2025 after the flood. Look at that yellow, baby. Adventures in Gold Rush, baby! We have a drone right there. Gonna get us a drone shot to start today. Got a 360 camera right there. Going to get 360 video of digging out this hole. Here's where we started yesterday. Found a big flake of gold. Problem is, don't know. We're gonna go that direction first and see how the gold gets, and then we'll go deeper, then we'll go that way, unless we find us a good pay streak through here somewhere. Got the sluice set up out there, got 3 buckets of water ready to go. So we're gonna get started. Hopefully we find some good yellow today, man, because we kind of dedicated to this spot. Pretty big flake of gold yesterday. That means there's more here. Just got to find out where that pay streak is. All right, enjoy this drone shot. Hello everyone, back. So what I did, see here in this time lapse, I dug this way, forget it. See there, one little flake, 2 little bitty dinky pieces, not worth it. We're gonna dig 1 bucket there down. We're gonna dig 1 bucket here to do a test dig where someone was digging. Obviously they were getting good gold. See what comes out of that. And down, way down around the corner, we have another bucket, and we're gonna do a test down there where some other people were digging. Looking pretty crappy again. That big flake cannot walk alone, man. I just can't believe that. Maybe I did get it when I dug deeper down in that hole, so I guess we'll see. All right, 3 more buckets and gonna get back. Getting frustrated again, man. Well, today, catastrophe. Well, crazy hair and dirty glasses. That's what I'm talking about. Seems like the gold gods are not with me today. Here's a picture of the gold I got. Just not finding it. I tried that way, I tried that way, I tried that way, I tried deeper. Only a little bit of gold, man. I came over here. I dug all of this section right here out to no avail. A lot of iron stones, a lot of, I went across the water over there and checked over there, checked over there. Just micro, crazy hair. Just micro poops, man. Not really worth it. So we're gonna be leaving this location. This is where we're at right here. And same guys over there. I don't know if we can zoom in on them. the whole time yesterday and today, but they looked a little, where's the gold too? So I'm not alone wondering where is this gold. The storm seems to have messed everything up and finding that pay streak. Oh, I wish I would have stayed longer last year when I was here, when I found that streak there. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my goodness, something washed up here on shore. Oh, there it is. Hey, are you alive? I'm gonna come check for a pulse, G. Huh? You ready to get out of here? That dog right there is ready to go. Hello everyone and welcome to day 5. We moved from our place yesterday because we were having issues with a big flake of gold here with a bunch of little bitty specks. Another big flake with a bunch of little specks. Never really turned out the way we wanted. We want to find a good gold streak so we can get some good gold. So we moved just downriver. Over there is where I started, on the other side of the river. And today I'm here because I like the way this looked, and I see someone else was digging here too, and someone did a few test digs, and I didn't see anybody digging over there in that slope-like area, which I think would be a great place to check. So we're gonna make test bucket over here right next to the wall of rocks right here, which I think could be holding gold, and we're gonna test across. We're gonna do first 3, then 3 more. We're gonna find out where we are going to be digging today. And hopefully we finally find our pay streak on day 5. We will see. Woo. Day 5, we tried and we tried and we tried. As we were digging, little specks of gold here, specks of gold there. Just not really what we're looking for, man. Even though there's metal laying right there, so I know we were looking in the right place. The rock colors are perfect, but just not getting to that gold, man. Across the water, checked over there, checked behind that big stone, checked over there. Small micro gold. So I don't know why someone did all that work here and all that work here, because just micro, those flakes, I'm not happy with whatsoever. I must say this is the most frustrating time I've ever had here on the Elvo. I've always found better gold than I'm finding right now. So we're gonna recoup for the rest of the day. And it's supposed to be raining the next 3 days. And as you can see right there, those rain clouds are coming in already. That means this water can go up really fast if it starts raining up there. So we are going to get up out of here, call this the end of day 5. The next 3 days are supposed to be raining. So we will just have to see, because sometimes it says it's raining here and it doesn't rain. And then we'll have to figure out where else we're gonna go hunting for gold, because this gold is, it seems like it's spread thin everywhere from the storm. I thought there would be a lot more gold. Sometimes I notice they dig here and don't get much gold. The Italians are pretty crazy about their gold digging here on the Elvo, trying to get it all before everyone else comes, all the foreigners, and take their gold. So, yep. Well, that's it for today. See you guys tomorrow. All right, here we are. I would love to be over there, but the water is too deep and fast to get over there at this point. We'll look later down to try to find a place to cross. But here is a big inside curve where the Ticino splits off here and the main river goes over there. The colors of those rocks over there look really pretty and brown. And right here on this corner has built up from the storm a big pile of rocks here. So we're gonna do a little bit of sampling here and see if there's any gold in any of this here, and of course closer down to the river. So we're gonna get to digging and see if we can find ourselves a little bit of yellow at this spot, and then we're gonna hunt for another spot if this one's no good, because it's a bit far to walk with a big heavy backpack. All right guys, let's see if there's something. Our first test on the Ticino. And just as I suspected, did a little bitty pan just from up here, out of this right here, and I don't know if you can see it, I got a picture of it, boom. 3 pieces of gold right there. Boom, boom, boom. Right away, first pan really fast. Awesome, pretty cool. So we're gonna see how much gold we can get just sitting right here panning without even a sluice. We dug just a little bit right there, got another piece of gold, but I think there's a lot sitting right here in this nice thing right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and get some stuff and come back here with it. And we wanna try to make us a little place here for a sluice. So yes, I can see over there where some people have done a little bit of digging out over there, but there's really no place to put a sluice. So we are definitely going to go walk back and see if we have a foldable bucket. We're gonna get that, bring it back, and see how much gold we can get. All right, guys, be back at you guys. All right, so here I am on the Ticino. I would love to get over there. A guy was just here telling me that has a lot of gold over there, but can't get there right now because it's too deep and running too fast. Nowhere where you can cross right now unless you want to swim. So I found this bank here and I started taking out of there, and boom, 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 boom. So that's the best gold I found so far. So we're gonna get this cleaned out so we don't wash too much away, and then do some more buckets and check it out. So that's the best gold I found so far. So we're gonna get this cleaned out so we don't wash too much away, and then do some more buckets and check it out. Yes, we are back from Italy, and I am home at my editing station right now. So I want to show you guys exactly where I was at, so you can go here and you can finish off that pile of rocks if you want. This was my last day and I was limited to time, so I only did a couple more buckets, and I'll show you the gold in just a second. For right now, let's check out this screenshot right here. So I drove down this road right here and around this curve, and there's a parking lot. Oops, sorry, parking lot right here, and I parked in there, packed everything and walked under the bridge around, and you can kind of see a trail right here through all the trees. Of course, it looks a little different now after the storm, but then I walked up to this section here, and this is where I found that pile of rocks is right here, and also set up my sluice. I think it was right here actually, because see this water, looks like water cuts through here, and I was using that for my sluice. Like I said, the guy told me right here is where you really want to get, but getting across the water was just impossible. There's Piedmont and here is Lombardy. I'm not sure how accurate this is of which is on what side. It's a good estimate, I guess. Okay, so yeah, that was pretty awesome. This is where you want to go if you want to go there. And there you go, people. That's it. So there is the location of where I was at, and check this out. I only did like, I'm not sure how many buckets. I think I did 3 buckets when I was there, and look at that. Look at all that gold. I should have went there first. If I would have did that whole, all those rocks, if I would have went ahead and did all that, I guarantee I could have got probably a gram or 2. But I was stupid after getting frustrated and the Elvo and said, I'm just gonna go there and check it. And now I wish I would have actually went there and spent a couple of days just in that little area and got some good gold. So I advise you guys, if you want some good gold, the Ticino is where to go. But if you only have a permit for Piedmont, make sure you try to check the Google Maps and stay on the Piedmont side, because your permit's not good in Lombardy or whatever it's called. Here's the name of it right here. You have to get an extra permit for that, and I haven't did research on how to get it yet, but that's going to be one of the things I'm going to do in a following episode, is I will show you guys how to get a permit for that. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. This is the second part of my first Italy trip, and yeah, so hopefully I can make it back down there this year. We'll see. I'm planning on going to Switzerland, because getting a special permit to be able to hunt in creeks that you normally can't hunt in. And my friend Sasha already has a permit, but I want to add more creeks and rivers to it, because you have to name where you're going to be in which region, so you can get the permit for all of those regions. And I will also be doing an episode on how to get that permit in Switzerland, so that you're not illegally gold hunting, because it really sucks to be bound in the Napf area, or in Disentis you're only allowed to dig from here to here, but if you have a permit you can dig further and check for gold. All right guys, thank you very much for watching this episode. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the bell icon to be notified of upcoming episodes, and every 2 weeks I'm trying to release an episode of Adventures in Gold Rush. As you guys know, on Tuesdays I release a travel adventures episode almost every Tuesday, but I'm wanting to start staggering those, so eventually it'll be a travel adventures on Tuesday, and then the next week will be on Friday and Adventures in Gold Rush, or maybe some treasure hunting. All right guys, so I will see you next time.